Hello, everyone. Happy Monday. I hope you all had a blessed weekend. And I am Pastor Manny from Lodi English Oaks, a Seventh-day Adventist church where love wins and faith grows. And this is a ministry we have here called Looking Up, where every Monday I'll be sharing an encouraging thought for the day. And also, happy MLK Day, happy Martin Luther King Jr Day. And that's just kind of what I'm going to be sharing a little bit of, is just thoughts about him and just some quotes about him for us to reflect on throughout the day. And just what I love about Martin Luther King Jr. is he's just probably been one of the most inspirational leaders that we have had in the past like couple centuries, and or couple decades, I should say, or for a while. He's been such an inspirational figure in our culture and society. And just what I love about him is that he saw injustice, right? He saw his people being oppressed, and he saw inequality, and he wanted to do something about it. And what really drove that was his faith, right? His faith in God, and just his love for people. And that's what really drove him to do what he did. And the driving force behind that was the power of love, right? He did it in a loving way where he wasn't trying to hurt people. He wasn't trying to put them down. So that's something that I really think was so powerful about him and his message and his actions, is that he did everything through the power of love, and through peace, and through nonviolence and things like that, and examples like that. And through that, he was able to bring change, and so that should give us an example. Not just that, but like through the life of Jesus, right? Jesus was also similar in that aspect, and he didn't like lash out. He wasn't violent, and he didn't do things to retaliate to people. He changed our world through the power of love. And this is the driving force that we have too, that we can have, right? And it's a driving force that we should use to change our world today. And so here's just some quotes I want to share from him that impact me, and I hope it impacts you, and something that we reflect on throughout the day. The first one talks about education. The function of education is to teach one to think intensively and to think critically. Intelligence plus character, that is the goal of true education. True peace is not merely the absence of tension, it is the presence of justice. The ultimate measure of a man is not where he stands in moments of comfort and convenience, but where he stands at times of challenge and controversy. Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. We are caught in an inescapable network of mutuality, tied in a single garment of destiny. Whatever affects one directly affects all indirectly. The time is always right to do what is right. Pretty plain and simple, right? Power at its best is love implementing the demands of justice. And justice at its best is love correcting everything that stands against love. Life's most persistent and urgent question is, what are you doing for others? Love is the only force capable of transforming an enemy into a friend. Amen. So true. Faith is taking the first step even when you don't see the whole staircase. We must develop and maintain the capacity to forgive. He who is devoid of the power to forgive is devoid of the power of love. There is some good in the worst of us and some evil in the best of us. When we discover this, we are less prone to hate our enemies. Wow, that's so powerful. Love is the greatest force in the universe. It is the heartbeat of the moral cosmos. He who loves is a participant in the being of God. And this is probably one of my favorite quotes of him in general. Darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that. Those are just some thoughts and some quotes I want to share with you about MLK, and just kind of the person he was and some of the things he said that impacted and changed people's lives. Only love can drive out hatred, and that's what I want to encourage us to hold on to during these times. The power of love can change lives, and it can change the direction of a culture and society. And as believers of Christ, may we be those love bearers that bring about change like that. All right, so that's just something that I want to encourage us for today throughout the rest of the week. I hope you have a blessed week. Take care. And if you have today off, hey, enjoy it and get some rest. All right, God bless.